We are fearless, we are amazing, we're unstoppable. We're in the CBD right now, and of course the best show in Africa ongoing right now. Hashtag Friday Night Rave, and of course you're chilling with me, most bankable host Brian Aseli.
Claudia Naisabo, and the party. Fantastic. I was like, lazy buddy now, lazy buddy. This is fun. Shake it to the max. DJ, you need to run up that song. Shake it to the max. Hey. I need to show this because I can actually shake it to the max. Hey. Shake it to the max. I want to say hi to a few guys who've been tuning in and using the hashtag Friday Night Rave and TV. I see Peter Waga, Shosho MC, Apa, I see you, Muturi Wanjehu, and Asma tune in from Thika. Gilbert Odeke, Kelvin Kigunda, I see you as well. And Asema, I look really nice, so thank you so much for that. Ainia Adembesa, I see you, Lawrence Maigalo, and Philo, and Asema Vihiga Tuna Watch. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's one more person, by the way. An NCT player, he's called Derek Ogechi, so big shout out to Derek.
Ogechi, come on.
Yeah, one of our star players.
They performed really well. They performed fiti sana.
Yeah.
And congrats to them. What happened? Because you watched the game.
Let me tell you, we smoked South Africans.
What do you mean?
We smoked them.
South Africans have nothing on us.
I beg.
We are very big, we are bigger than South Africa. But right now, we want to talk to an amazing gentleman. He is all the way from Nakuru, an amazing spoken word artist. Before we even get to talk to him, he's going to be spitting some bars so that we get to hear what he has to share. He's also an amazing scholar, guy who's traveling across the world. There's something he does on, he used to do right here, but he's still doing it. Kwa matatu alikuwa anaingia kwa mat, anafanya spoken word yake, na anaongea stories za social justice. Kumulika tu vitu zenye zinafanyika kwa hii country.
I love that. NTV, put your hands together, make some noise for the one and only Wille Oeba.
So waambie hata waandike Nairobi small letters bado ni capital. Waanze biz ndani ya Nairobi bado anahitaji kutafuta capital. Akili sio syllable sana, usistress, usidigress, kuwa mdiverse. Wape hata chorus wakidai verse. It's all about the standards wakidai class. You still call the shots, hawezi divert. They accuse you of greatness. You quit a battery, you're guilty as charged. Hawezi divert. Now that you have wings to fly, speak plain English. You wanna cheat on success, then kiss me, I'm Irish. Nasema fly, ego fly. Hata makanjo mtaani wanajua no hawking. Hip hop kwa biti ya chakacha na bado wanasema Oeba you're still rocking. Tuna pop out design ya popcorn, hata Vatican inajua apart from John Paul, someone else is popping. Na kabla unite fellow Kenyan, I must tell you what it feels like to be me. Kwa society, kids die every day. In their defense, the police always have something to say. Forget about the money. Tuna spend so much time kwa barabara zimetengenezwa twice the normal cost anyway. The same SUVs bought by taxpayers' money are given way kwa the same roads matatus have to pay. During Rainier regime, the citizens amekuwa one gunshot away from being a hashtag. Nasema talk is cheap. Fortunately, citizens cannot buy that because wako $1 away from the poverty line. IBC ndio kuna price tag. Our moms wako one demolition away from kulala njaa to kulala nje. Makanga ko only one police stop away from kulose another finje. There's nothing to smile about when I know I am one stray bullet away from being a statistic. Na degree ni makaratasi tu hata mimi niko na mbili, but now to put food on my mama's table through poetry I have to be sarcastic. Nasema Kenya, life ni short na siongelei kinyasa, na kauti ya mwananchi ni empty kama akili ya mwanasiasa. The president is talented in the art ya contempt of court. The law is very clear. His conscience is not. When a youth depressed, una kazi na serikali inapea kazi wenye wanafaa wawe retirement. So mbona una tense na hata mood ya worry? Hakuna hata pesa ya kulipwa peanuts. Siku hizi kila mtu anauza njugu. Au viongozi si wenzetu, wakati wa kura ndio watakumbuka kutuita mandugu. Na serikali ingekuwa inajali what we say, then parliament kungekuwa na headphones na sio speaker. Mchana wanalala bunge na usiku wanataka night allowance. Ndio maana wanaita payslip. Hope ni rare. Sometimes nyinyi wa Kristo ndio mko na chuki sana. Ironically, some of your favorite verses ziko in the book of Romans. Wasikudanganye na deed, body language can tell. Misplaced priorities. Uko Nakuru muliona kuna maji kwa mifereji, but Masaya kura wako busy kutap talent. Walituahidi stadiums lakini kwa grounds vitu ni different. Na tuachane wa girls wasome, si ndio? Jutambiaje de malishika bola kiwa high school education is the key na alishajifungua. Ati small fish aki break the law anakujiwa, na big fish aki break the law Nurdin Haji. Shaisha, keep it locked kawade. Hey. Hi. Hello.
Wapi makelele ya Wille Oeba? Tupigie makofi tafadhali. Once again, man, an honor to host you here.
Thank you.
Wasi wana kusupport pale, unaongea ma truth points hapa hivi. Wasi wana kusupport sana. Hapa ni Kanairo, you're born and raised in Nakuru, and you're being received across the world. Quick intro of who Wille Oeba is.
Wille Oeba. My name is Wille Oeba for those who know me. And for those who don't know me, my name is still Wille Oeba, and I'm a proud Naxvegan. I am a spoken word artist, and I work in the intersection between arts for social change and a creative economy to bridge the gap between what is real and what is possible.
I want you to tell me about your passion for social justice. Not many guys are using spoken word to say what's happening, are using spoken word to educate guys on what's going on in the country. Why social justice?
Because I was almost shot in 2017. I was almost shot for mistaken identity in Nakuru. 21st January 2017, and that is when I started writing on social justice and on social change, because if I don't write, then what happens to people who cannot hold a pen? Because I've been there, now I know how it feels like to be disenfranchised. Also, why poetry? Because the Constitution of Kenya, Article 3, the first chapter, that says the citizens have the right and responsibility to uphold that document and to defend it. Also, Article 19, Chapter 4 of the Constitution also says, Sub-Article 2, that there is the human rights, fundamental human rights, are there so that to protect the dignity of Kenyans. And the problems that we have right now in this country is that the human life is not dignified. So I do poetry so that to mainstream the speaking truth to power. And we started injecting in matatus, and we were calling it, we are going to inject. And I'm very happy because people have mainstreamed that. And speaking truth to power, quote unquote, nowadays has been normalized, and people say inject. So that is why I do poetry.
Yes, that's really amazing. Now ulianza kupiga hizi, ulianza kuinject kwa matatu, kidogo na una inject mpaka kwa ndege ukienda Europe. Na umefika Mayolo, umefika place kama Europe, na bado una inject. Why is it important for us to amplify the message of justice within this country, considering what has been happening in the African countries?
We are not where we want to be, but we have to respect the fact that we are not where we used to be. We've made progress, albeit small, but we need to keep the conversation going. We need to keep it going because, again, leadership is in planting trees in spaces that will grow shade, necessarily where we will not take shade in. So we need to start this conversation. Maybe the next generation will end it, but someone needs to start speaking right now. So we need to normalize this conversation. And shout out to you because you're using your platform also to normalize it. And we will keep it going. This is also leadership.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that. Willie, I just want, still on social justice, it's the way you're using spoken word to put what's happening out there is a form of activism. And I want to know, what challenges have you faced while doing this? Because it's not easy. We've had a crazy 2024. But personal experience, what challenges have you had so far?
Challenges are so many. First of all, when we started, the audience, even people close, were telling us, stop politicizing art and stop using arts to talk about politics before the clamor. Exactly. Now, people thought that, you're politicizing art. So one of the challenges also is to get cancelled by corporates. It's very hard because people want to be apolitical, but not taking a stand in itself is taking a stand. And also speaking truth to power. You must be funny or else they will kill you. So you tell them to their face, metaphors, they laugh as you inject the truth. So also faced arrests. And sometimes you wonder why you do what you do. But every time I get to a point whereby I second guess why I do what I do, I remember how I felt when I was almost shot. And it keeps me going. That vulnerability really keeps me going. But the challenges are so many. It's not lucrative to operate as an artist who does arts for social change. And that is why even many artists who have been doing arts for social change, along the way they've fallen off. And that is why I started an initiative to help other artists to know how they can, in the intersection of arts for social change and the creative economy, whereby they can create their own ways that works for them, their own events, their own merchandise. They can stream their music and what have you.
Kuna spoken word ulidu inaitwa Wajinga Nyinyi. I hope you can give us like a little bit of it before we even continue. Kuna ulianza na Wajinga Nyinyi. Ukaongea about story elections. Sasa hivi mayouth wanaambiwa wachukue kura, and it's very important mayouth man wa get kuchukua kura because that's our only streak into making sure that we get the right leaders in power.
Exactly.
And of course the conversation is now the youth are now being demoralized. Oh, hata ukichukua kura, it's not going to cause an impact and stuff like that. So what's your breath on that?
My breath on that is that we have bad leadership in Kenya because of the quality of voters.
Okay.
And people who do not vote. So we will only have a new generation of leaders when we have a new generation of voters. So people need to take their votes and people need to vote. Pesa ya kisima waliiba, and that's the damn truth. Sudden death is viewed kama spoiled votes. That's the sad truth. Hakuna food, shelter, matter, clothing. That's the naked truth. Mayouth hawana fare kwenda job interview, politician kenye namsumbua na mafuta ya ndege. Well, that's the plain truth. Life ain't easy. That's the hard truth. It's not about sagging. Drugs in a create my wasted youth. Inchi mashef hawezi afford ile food wana cook. Domoptician wanalipwa hawezi hata piga look. Kill sin to see God hata mtoe tithe aje tiketi ya heaven na inunului my mook. Itakuwaje cry za tajiri ni intellectual lakini cry za maskini kwa masikio justice ni kelele. Itakuwaje una believe in me na nikicheza kimimi unashikwa na kiwewe. Itakuwaje unaninyima opportunity ya kupata kazi lakini kwa club tu unataka nipewe. Na effect ya nguvu ya thao inafika malinduri ya mnyonge iwezi fika. Ballot box na DSTV zinafika malidisha iwezi fika. Watoto wanalala njaa juu ulikunywa na pesa ya kula na vizuri unajua pombe iwezi lika. Na uchumi ni mbaya. Uchumi imekuwa mbaya, hakuna kenye ina move, hata wasusi wasongi, watu wa piercing tu ndo wanatoboa. Uchumi imekuwa mbaya ambako ukifanya mabaya malipo si hapa. Sauti Sol wamekuwa at the top. Uchumi imekuwa mbaya mpaka sasa Alusa amedecide ku go topless. Jesus alibetraywa na Kiss. Na nyinyi mko hapa mnajichocha juu mlipewa hug. Wajinga nyinyi.
Wajinga nyinyi.
Wewe. Asali I'm impressed.
Ilikuwa tuongeleshe hivyo bro.
Nakwambia.
Natupasha.
Justice system imejaribu ku reverse roles. Ati sasa wanaita judge my lord alafu God is my witness.
Haiwezi.
But really, I'm a fan of what you do.
Thank you.
It's amazing that you're using your platforms to talk about the right things.
Thank you.
Informing the young people, informing Kenyans, informing the world of what's happening. I want to shift from spoken word and come into your music.
Great.
Tell me about your journey as an artist and what it's taught you so far.
Wow, I'm doing this now. This is my 11th year. I sing, I rap, and I have 4 albums. I actually got my first album. Easy.
Signed in the CBD.
That's
in the
so cool.
CBD from Nakuru. So it's been a bumpy journey, but I never wanted to franchise into spoken word, into rap, before I make it with spoken word. Let me say that. Because they always said that poets are failed rappers. So I wanted to inspire, because what we say, people know everything that we say. Our work here is to inspire hope. And I wanted to raise, to help inspire the raising of a generation of activists who will use words for social change. Because now we've had very good spoken word artists who get to some point and fall off, but I wanted to do it for the longest time. So I've done tours in Europe, in the US with just spoken word. In South Africa, in Botswana with just spoken word. We've filled auditoriums in Amsterdam, at The Hague. I did Poetic Justice last year. And now I'm franchising now into rap, because they say music goes into places that words cannot reach. So I'm taking music and words with it, because also form and art form and the content, both of them are very important. And now I'm using rap to also project social justice messages. So it's been great. It's been amazing. But now I'm at a place where I'm launching my 4th album on the 12th of December.
Lovely.
I've collaborated with amazing artists.
Do you want to give us exclusives?
King
Tell
Kaka.
me.
King Kaka is there. Band all the way from Tanzania is there. Shad Muziki is there on the album. Jadi is on the album. Roma is on the album. Stamina is on the album. 12th December, Kenya National Theatre. The title of the album is Yellow paper bag.
Yellow paper bag.
Yeah.
Why the yellow paper bag?
So my mom used to be a vendor, a hawker in the streets of Nakuru.
Yeah.
And she used to use the yellow paper bag. I know Gen Zs don't know the yellow.
No, me, I remember the green one. Yes.
The green
Marlboro.
one.
Yes,
Marlboro.
that one.
So that one was 10
That
shillings.
one, okay.
That one, the yellow paper bag was 20 bob.
Yeah.
Sasa,
And it was big, so alikuwa nauza curtains, bed sheets, pillowcases.
Yeah.
And we were living hand to mouth. But every time she used to step out the house, that was hope that we would eat.
Yeah.
Every single time. And every time when she came back with sugar just enough for the day. She came back with maize flour just enough for the day. Everything just enough for the day.
Yeah.
And we ate hand to mouth. But it's the consistency for me.
Yeah.
So you might see people selling very peculiar things in the streets and wonder if they make a living. But the fact that you see them there every single day, then it means something.
Yeah.
It means that consistency is the only thing failure cannot keep up with.
Yes.
So I have embodied that consistency into my art, because some of the days I wake up and I feel like, why do I do this? But when I remember the consistency of my mom, I just keep on doing what I do.
I love
I am
that.
my mother's legacy.
Sasa, we're going to play some music by Wille Oeba. Find him on social media platforms as Wille Oeba. Yes.
And
Not with a Y, WILLIE-OEBA.
Simple yet very clear. And of course, we have so many more artists when you want to come. Dancers bado wako hapa hivi, dance crews ni kibao. And if you're out there, you want to be a part of the show, you can always show up for us using the hashtag Friday Night Rave. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate you for everything that you've brought on the table.
Thank you.
I've seen the journey. I appreciate you.
Mungu anasaidia.
Claudia ni fan wako.
Manze, let me tell you,
Mama,
I am
we
going
made
to
it.
stream. You say 12th December,
12th December.
Yellow Paper Bag
Yellow Paper Bag.
album, your fourth.
My fourth album.
Love it.
6 to 9 p.m. Keep it locked, Ka Warden.